Here's the bill.
Okay. Oh, did we offer a lunch time? Does it say? That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't give them a clock on the task force.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold on to this. He's turning 16 something.
I don't. At this point, I have coughed off. Yep. I just got your email. I was just getting. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So they did our bid for 22. And they did us for 1 year. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was
Hold down the
It was, right. So I can't wait to see third reading.
I'm really.
So maybe she won't.
That was actually our voice vote, and I interested if they have votes.
She changed her.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking something else. Yeah. I gotta, yeah. Yeah. So it was, it's too much cough medicine. I took the Robitussin and it's fine. My arms get to have on.
Oh, yeah.
And sits in.
How you doing?
Oh, no, it was brought up.
You like that?
Look at this. Oh, it's like a French triangle.
I did. What, you don't like?
Much better. I'm alive. The plague has gone away, or it's going away. I got 100% like I remember last week. Not a thing, not a thing. Yeah, you saw me on one only day. Yeah, I just couldn't get enough of us for that day. It was dead Thursday. It was bad.
Really?
We're back to life. Is that how you been, Costa?
Oh, my God.
So bad?
Oh, my God.
Well, that was a real good morning. How are you?
I was gonna ask you that. Yeah, because you just never are good. Let me know how.
I'd like to call the meeting of the House Kitchen Committee in order. Got a little laryngitis, but it's much better than it was. And it's 9 o'clock. The clock up there is about 3 minutes slow, just for information. But at this time, I'd like to ask Ruben to call the roll.
Chairman Walker,
Present.
Representative White, Representative Andrews.
Here.
Huff.
Here.
Jones. Justice.
Here.
Kendrick.
Here.
Lair.
Here.
Vera.
Here.
Morgan. Here. Rhodes.
Here.
Rowland.
Thank you. A quorum is been established. At this time, I would like to hear Senate Bill 639, sponsored by, my script says representative, but we know that it's Senator. She will. So, Senator, when you're ready. Welcome back to the House.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members of the committee. For the record, I'm Senator Judy Little, and here to present for your consideration Senate Bill 639, which would allow political subdivisions to assign operations of frozen retirement plans to the loggers and companies. It's a straightforward good government bill that will save local governments money and continue to provide sound oversight to those shrinking pension plans. Senate Bill 639 will allow an employer who is already participating in the logger system and who administers a frozen pension plan to transfer the administration of that frozen plan to loggers following a vote of the employees that are served by the frozen plan, and then an approval from that plan's board of trustees. Upon this approval, loggers could then accept the administration duties of the pension plan. In the end, everyone involved, including the covered employees, the board of trustees, the employer, and loggers, must agree that it is a positive decision to move the administration. These frozen plans are becoming a burden on our local governments because their size deters other administrators from wanting to take on that responsibility. The amount of employees are shrinking, the cost of the administration is rising, and some of these plans have been frozen since the 1980s. There are 13 local government entities that are administering these frozen pension plans that could be helped by this legislation. This bill has a zero fiscal note and is something long desired by several local governments. It passed out of the Senate 30-0. And with me today, I believe we have someone from the Jefferson City Fireman's Retirement System here to testify in favor. With that, I'll answer questions.
Okay, any questions for Cynthia Riddle from the committee? Okay, proceed with your first witness.
Norm Robinson, I'm the Vice Chairman of the Jefferson City Firefighters Pension Plan Board of Trustees. Our board is obviously in favor of this legislation. As Senator Riddle says, the administration of these smaller plans is becoming a burden for entities like Jefferson City. We have 47 retirees and 10 surviving spouses that we could move into loggers if this legislation passes. All of the other city employees and retirees and survivors are currently in loggers, so we already have a relationship with them. There will be no impact on the benefits of any retirees or survivors. They will continue to receive their benefits just like normal. And by moving these folks in, the city staff will no longer process the monthly benefits. That task will fall to loggers, which obviously is what they do every day, and they're very good at it. And so it has the effect of streamlining city operations. So we are very much in favor of this. We have a good relationship with the city council. The board of the trustees of the pension plan and the council will both pass resolutions to allow this. So we ask for your support of this legislation.
Any questions for the witness? Just like to remind you to make sure that you fill out a witness. Very good. And anyone else, make sure they fill out one.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, my name is Keith Hughes, Director of the Loggers Retirement System. We're also in support of Senate Bill 639. It has the unanimous support of the Loggers Board of Trustees. It's been explained very well. I simply comment that this bill is voluntary in nature. It requires the local governments and loggers to enter into an agreement. In doing so, it would permit the employers to take advantage of loggers' administrative investment structure and scale, and permit those local governments to exit the pension administration business. This bill is identical to House Bill 1443 this committee passed on March 1, and we'd ask for your support.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. My name is Richard Sheets. I'm a Missouri Municipal League on record in support of Senate Bill 639, and the city of Jefferson would also like to go on record supporting this bill. I'll try to answer any questions.
Any questions for this witness?
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, Mark Cabbage, just want to go on record for the Missouri State Council of Firefighters in support.
Any questions for Mark? Thank you. Do you have any other witnesses? Is there anyone else that would like to testify in support of Senate Bill 639? Is there anyone here who would like to speak in opposition to Senate Bill 639? Is there anyone here that would like to testify for information purposes for Senate Bill 639? Any comments?
This has gone through the process, and in the end of the year things, I'm just the carrier. Picked up the football this year and carried it forward. So I appreciate that.
Thank you, Senator. I'm going to go over the name present bills, so maybe you guys can go through it. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you.
That concludes the hearing on Senate Bill 639. We will now go into executive session. I move that House Bill 2383 be voted to pass. Any discussion? The amendments? Yes, Representative.
Mr. Chair, I have an amendment. I believe it has been distributed a couple times, and it ends in .038. And I move to adopt.
Okay,
And what this amendment does, it does nothing to change the language in proposed House Bill 2383 from Representative Henson. It goes back though and changes, makes gender neutral language all the way through on police officers and firefighters. And it looks very complicated, but it is not complicated. If you look at the amendment, on page 1 of the amendment, line 6, that is right from, that keeps the language that's in the House bill on page 3. The brackets around or, and the except as provided in section 70.631, that's from the bill. And also then on line 21, where it says except as provided in section 70.631, that's from line 86 of the bill. Other than that, on page 4 of the bill, the rest of this, page 1, page 2, page 3 of the amendment, is all current statute, and just going through and changing the language to gender neutral. On page 5 of the amendment, it does amend page 4 of the bill, and there, because it says policemen and firemen in there, and that's changed to police officers and firefighters. The only thing I would like to do, and I don't know if I can do this, but do an editorial change in the amendment on page 5, lines 38, it says police officers with a plural, and that would make the bill read police officers members, and there's 2 plurals there, so if I can, I'd like to editorially take that S off of police officer. And on line 41, then it says firefighters. And I just noticed this morning when I was reading through the bill, and there's an S on firefighters, and so it becomes firefighters members.
Oh, it's there.
Bradley.
I've already fixed it in 048, so.
So that's the only thing that changes then in the bill on here, and that's in lines 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. And those, the other things, the numbers is left the same, it changes nothing in the rest of the bill. And it doesn't change anything in the bill, it just changes all the surrounding language to gender neutral.
Okay. Any questions concerning the amendment? Representative Henson, I talked with him yesterday and he's aware of this.
I thought, yeah,
He was going to be here. Conflict with his schedule.
I took it to him right away and ran it by him.
Thank you. All in favor of adopting House Committee Amendment number 1, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed signify by saying no. The ayes have it. You have adopted the amendment 1. Okay, I move that House Bill 2383 be voted to pass with the House Committee Amendment 1. Is there any discussion? If not, Rita, please call the roll.
Chairman Walker,
Aye.
Vice Chair White.
Aye.
Representative Andrews.
Yes.
Huff,
Here.
Jones. Justice,
Yes.
Kendrick,
Aye.
There,
Glad to hear.
I'm here, but I vote yes.
Sarah,
Aye.
Morgan,
Yes.
Rhodes,
Aye.
Rowland. Okay.
Okay, Representative House.
Yeah, put me down as a yes.
Tim, yes.
By your vote of 10 ayes and 0 noes, you have voted House Bill 2383 to pass. Thank you. We'll now go to Representative Lear's bill, and I move that House Bill 2416 be voted to pass. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment been distributed, and essentially it ends in 03H. And this amendment just moves a date restriction by which the members transferring from the airport police to the metropolitan police, it gives them 1 year to decide if they want to move into the police plan versus their airport police plan. So it just didn't put a date restriction, and that's why this bill is out there, because we had a date on there and they were unable to accomplish that transition in that stated date time. So with that, I move for its adoption.
Okay, is there any questions for Representative Clear? Okay. All those in favor of Amendment 1 for House Bill 2416, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed signify by saying no. The ayes have it. We've adopted House Committee Amendment 1.
I have an amendment,
Okay,
and it ends in .02H. And again, it is the same thing. It's gone back and taken all the current statute language surrounding the bill's language and changed it to gender neutral. The only thing that had changed in the bill itself is on page 3 of the amendment, where it changes the word policeman to police officers, and makes those changes. The sections that's referred to in bold print on the bill are not addressed at all, so that stays the same. And the rest of it is all just insertion from present statute language to change it to gender neutral.
okay. Any discussion or questions for?
And I believe I ran this by Representative Mears.
Good amendment.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all those in favor of adopting Amendment 2 for House Bill 2416, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. The ayes have it. We've adopted House Committee Amendment number 2. Okay. Any more amendments by anybody? If not, I move that House Bill 2416 be voted to pass with House Committee Amendments 1 and 2. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Chairman Walker,
Aye.
White,
Aye.
Andrews,
Yes.
Huff,
Aye.
Jones, Justice,
Yes.
Kendrick,
Aye.
Lair,
Yes.
Lyra,
Aye.
Morgan. Yes. Rhodes,
Aye.
Rowland. Ten.
10-0. By your vote of 10-0, House voted House Bill 2416 with Amendment 1 and 2 do pass. We will now go to the bill we just heard earlier, and Senate Bill 639, and I move the adoption of Senate Bill 639. Any discussion?
Just a real quick question, and I think one of the witnesses clarified it, but this is exactly the same as the bill that we passed out here. Yes, okay, thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chair.
Any further discussion? Okay, Rita, please call the roll.
Chairman Walker,
Aye.
Vice Chair White.
Aye.
Representative Andrews.
Yes.
Huff,
Aye.
Jones, Justice,
Yes.
Kendrick.
Aye.
Lair,
Yes.
Lyra,
Aye.
Morgan. Yes. Rhodes,
Aye.
Rowland.
Okay, thank you. By your vote of 10 ayes and 0 noes, you have voted Senate Bill 639 to pass. Is there anybody got any other business for us for today? We will probably be meeting again next week, and so we'll get that out to you later on. But thank you all for being here. This hearing is